Yeah, I've taken some breaks as well, and at the end of the day, you go, if I don't have any crazy injuries, that's a win, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You take a break before you get anything bad or any injuries that happen. You're like, I'm good. I'll pick it up soon enough, rather than the opposite. And you do it too much, and then your body starts to, you get some bad injuries, and then you kind of, yeah. So I mean, that's like any sport, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, and definitely obviously listen to your body, because you're going to have those certain moments of like, oh, I don't want to do it, but that's not your body saying don't do it. Like if you have genuine injuries, that's when your body's like telling you, all right, let's have a break for a little while and we'll come back.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Now, you guys are in a couple local coffee shops out in the Santa Barbara area. How is the growing and development of Big Slap going?
Yeah, so it's slow to grow, just got it on Amazon, literally first couple.
There you go.
Yeah, so just got it launched on Amazon. I used to sell on Amazon for a couple years back, just various different products. But finally got the brand approval. And now it's live on Amazon, which is pretty cool. And I think that's a big thing, for it to grow. Yeah. And then locally, I have it in a couple shops, and yeah, I mean, people love it. People really tell me how much they like it. So, I'm always, grateful that I've been able to have a quality product that people like. But yeah, it's just, putting in the time and the money to make, to get it to grow. And, it's going to be slow. It's going to take a little bit. A lot of products you'll hear, oh, we did $1 million our first month or whatever. And it's like, you'll have everything in between in business. So I think that, you'll hear stories of companies that, takes them forever to start, or even various entrepreneurs. I'm really into studying other entrepreneurs, other businesses, and yeah, it's never too late to start a business, to grow a business. You're always going to have time, I think it was like a big example is like Colonel Sanders, KFC. I think he was like almost 60 or even older, something like that, when he started KFC, which has always been like, I always think about that quite a bit. 'Cause I'm just like, it is never too late to start a business, never too late to grow a business, even if things are kind of going slow and whatever. As long as you stick with it, you never know when things start to really pick up.
It's so true. And sometimes it's like the craziest thing. They'll just spark something and all of a sudden, you're selling like crazy and you're like, what happened? And, it's like maybe one person, especially nowadays, like either retweets you or reshares your, stories or whatever. Like y'all's Instagram is really good about showing the bag in different places, in different beautiful scenery. And I like that a lot about what you guys are doing. And it's really showcasing that, hey, this coffee is for everywhere. It's not just for, at home reading the paper before you go to work or whatever. It's, you can have it at the beach. You can have it, like you said, before jiu-jitsu. You could have it anywhere, really. And I like the fact that you guys are really showcasing that aspect of the coffee.
Yeah, no, amazing. I really appreciate the feedback, because yeah, that's the whole vibe we're going for. I've always been a beach bum my whole life, and I always kind of was like, it's the vision that I have for the brand. So I appreciate it.
Nope. I mean, that's the thing nowadays with brands, is that you have to have something that really kind of captivates people, makes people want to check out your product. I mean, not only your name, but then also what you guys are doing on Instagram, really kind of together with that logo as well. And then, you're adding this blend of all these vitamins inside the coffee that most people probably wouldn't even think that they need to be taking on a regular basis anyway, let alone drinking in a coffee. So all of that together, I
Exactly.
think is a wonderful concoction or brew, if you will, for a good brand.
No, exactly. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, it's we got a long way to go, but I mean, we've come a long way, and yeah, I really appreciate the support and feedback. Yeah.
No problem at all. Yeah, I mean, there's a good quote that, allow your day job to fund your dream job. And, you know, you, real estate out there is not going, well, I imagine it's not going down. So it's a
yeah.
good thing.
Yeah, it's a tough market right now. Tough market's been slowing up, but, we've had good years in the market here for quite a long time. So, but it is crazy out here, real estate in general. And, yeah, so who knows, but, it's a good place to be taking good, pictures. I'll have, like open houses I'll pop in, and maybe they're like $4 million open houses on the beach. And I'll say, hey, can I, take a quick picture of my coffee here? And they're like, yeah, great. Tell us more about it. Yeah, we'd love to try it. So kind of the marketing goes hand in hand. It's pretty funny, actually.
That is true, because you could set that up for, you're having an open house, but you're also showcasing that coffee, because who doesn't want to see that coffee set up in the kitchen, and then they're like, oh, what is Big Flat Coffee? And they check it out, and then boom, they're checking you guys out.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. It's, yeah, it's definitely been quite a journey out here. That's for sure.
Now, what would you tell yourself when you started this thing that you probably didn't even think about?
I would say moving with speed is a big thing. I'm kind of, I always compare myself to the story of the tortoise and the hare. I'm sure you know that story.
Yep.
Well, yeah, for anyone who doesn't, it's about a tortoise and a rabbit who get in a race, and the tortoise moves slow and steady, and the rabbit runs right off the bat, and he falls asleep or something toward the end of the race because he thinks he has so much time left. And then the tortoise ends up winning because he was going slow and steady. So my whole life I've been telling myself, I'm the tortoise. I'm going to do slow and steady and keep making progress. But there is something to be said about moving with speed and just picking up on the momentum. That's something I'm okay with right now. We're making progress, but yeah, it's kind of something I needed to maybe tell myself, like, hey, let's not be too relaxed. You gotta just keep things going. Don't get complacent, So that's it's kind of something I would tell myself.
It is that balance of, like, sometimes you do have to go slow and steady, and then sometimes you do got to really pick it up and continue to go.
Exactly.
Now, I have a segment on the show. I call it the 5 count. It's just 5 random questions. Just answer as quick as possible.
Perfect.
If you were on America's Got Talent, what would your talent be?
I'm a musician, so I've been playing music since I was 8 years old, probably. So 20 years making music.
What do you play?
I play everything. So I play guitar, drums, bass, and piano.
You're a one-man band over there.
Exactly. I produce music, doing that for a long time. So I do a lot of stuff.
Man of many hats.
Exactly.
If you were a pro wrestler or MMA fighter, what would your name be?
Let me think. Big Slap Billy. That's what people call me around here.
I like that. What Fort dinner guest, living or dead, would you have?
Trying to think. I don't know why, but Frank Sinatra was the first thing that came to mind. I'm a big Frank Sinatra fan. He's from Hoboken, New Jersey. So that was the first thing that came to mind. It's Frank.
You got 3 others.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, 4 total. Yeah.
All right, let me think. So Frank Sinatra, I would say Tom Brady. Tom Brady. I'm a big Patriots fan. So I'd say Tom Brady.
Okay.
Let me think. I would say David Ortiz, one of my favorite baseball players. And my last one would have to be at least another musician. Avicii, probably. Avicii, Tim Berg, a big EDM producer, one of my favorite EDM producers. Passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah, R.I.P. to him, but yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I listen to his music whenever I feel the need to wake up and, do something.
That with some Big Slap coffee is a good combo.
Exactly.
Who or what inspires you?
So, I would say life itself, inspires me. Music inspires me. I've always been driven by music. My friends, family, people I love. And, really just trying to make the world a better place, even if it's one relationship at a time. Just, there's a lot of craziness going on in the world, and everybody's been through something, but you got to take the struggle that you've been through in life, and you got to be positive and make the world a better place. So I would say, that's something that's big inspiration for pretty much everything I do on a daily basis.
Love that. And what would you tell your 17-year-old self?
17-year-old self, I would say, take it a step at a time, take life a step at a time. But I would also say stay sober. I used to be a troubled kid.
We all have our demons in our past.
Yeah, exactly. So luckily I'm here now, and I've been sober for a while, and I'm doing good with that. But something I knew as a kid I should have been doing. So that's it.
Congratulations on sobriety. I know it's not an easy thing.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Now, if people wanted to find out more about you, buy your coffee, follow you guys online, how can they do all the things?
Yeah, so Big Slap Coffee on Instagram. You could check us out on Amazon. Just typing in Big Slap Coffee, and then our website is bigslapcoffee.com. Pretty basic website, but it's still a good-looking website, but we're going to have some updates here soon. So, yeah, if you're looking to order, head over to Big Slap Coffee on Amazon, or just type in bigslapcoffee.com through Shopify. We ship out. So
awesome. Well, William, thank you so much for your time. Everybody needs to try some Big Slap Coffee, and I can't wait to see how you guys grow and how this conversation will go a year from now. So.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really amazing and amazing podcast. And yeah, I really appreciate the opportunity. And we will definitely be in touch. So I'll tell you that too.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you so much again to William Franco for being on the show. Get yourself some Big Slap Coffee. If you love caffeine, if you love coffee, you are going to love this. So definitely make sure to get yourself some. While you're doing that and getting yourself some,
Definitely make sure to follow us on our social medias. It is Brewsers Pod. That is BREWSCRSPOD.